Sergio Busquets, the Spanish footballer known for his tactical awareness and ball-winning brilliance, is one of the greatest defensive midfielders of all time. Hit the intro.
Busquets fires in a superb goal.
And a very good cutback as well. And it found Busquets! Oh, that is a rarity!
Messi, eleva el balón! ¡Saca!
Let's quickly dive into his background and early days. Sergio Busquets was born on the 16th of July, 1988 in Sabadell, Catalonia, Spain. He stands at 6'2" and weighs 76 kilograms. Growing up, Sergio spent his early years supporting his father, Carlos Busquets, from the Camp Nou stands. Carlos was a goalkeeper for Barca in the 90s, and though he wasn't the #1 keeper, his name was well known around the area for being the goalkeeper without hands, as he would regularly try to take the ball up the pitch. Sergio played for several youth teams in his hometown, including CE Sabadell and CF Badia del Vallès. At the age of 17, Busquets joined Barcelona's youth academy, La Masia. His skill on the pitch would shine, and was eventually promoted to the reserve team just after one season. Now let's jump into his club career. Dubbed as the Octopus of Badia, Busquets would make his professional debut for the first team on the 13th of September 2008 in a 1-1 draw. 1 month later, during Barcelona's UEFA Champions League clash against FC Basel, he scored his first goal in the 15th minute of the match. The team would go on to win the game 5-0. Months later, he would score his first La Liga goal in a 2-0 home win over Athletic Bilbao. In May of 2009, Sergio would become a regular in the midfield and would feature in Barcelona's Champions League final against Manchester United, where they would win 2-0.
They are champions of Europe for a third time.
After the retirement of longtime club captain and defender Carlos Puyol, he was given the number 5 shirt for the upcoming campaign and was named one of the 4 captains for the club alongside Xavi, Andres Iniesta, and Lionel Messi. Busquets would start in the Champions League final against Juventus in a 3-1 win and would be part of a Barcelona team that would become the first club to win the treble twice. In January of 2021, Busquets would make his 600th appearance for Barcelona in a 4-0 win against Granada. Only Xavi, Iniesta, and Messi had played more matches in the history of the club. Later that year, as Messi left the club for Paris Saint-Germain, Busquets would be given the captain's armband. And in 2023, after 18 years at the club he loved dearly, Sergio Busquets decided to leave the club at the end of his contract, putting an end to a long, legendary tenure at the Catalan Giants. In June of 2023, Inter Miami would get Busi. He would sign a 2.5-year deal. Busquets would make his Miami debut on the 21st of July as a substitute in a 2-1 win over Cruz Azul in the League's Cup. He would then go on to win his first title for the club on the 20th of August 2023, helping Inter Miami beat Nashville SC in the League's Cup final. Let's briefly go over his international career. In February of 2009, Busquets would be called up for his first match for the Spanish national team in a friendly against England. He was also selected for the senior team for the 2010 FIFA World Cup. Sergio and the team would go on and win the tournament and become champions. This trend would continue as the Spaniard would once again play every minute, but at the UEFA Euro 2012 in Poland and Ukraine, in which they once again won the title. He would also be named in the team of the tournament. In September of 2014, Busquets scored his first international goal in a 5-1 win over Macedonia during the Euro 2016 qualifying. In 2020, Busquets captained the Spanish team for the first time in a goalless draw against Portugal. The following May, he was included in the 24-man squad for Euro 2020. However, he tested positive for COVID, causing the team to withdraw their warm-up game against Lithuania. He would also miss the first 2 group games, but would return for the third, and would receive the Man of the Match award in a 5-0 win against Slovakia. During the final against France, he assisted the first goal of the match, but ultimately would lose 2-1. In the 2022 World Cup in Qatar, Busquets captained Spain once more. In the round of 16, he missed a penalty during the shootout against Morocco, which would bow out the team from the tournament.
Spain cannot score!
On the 16th of December, Sergio announced his retirement from international football, having made 143 appearances in a 15-year period for Spain. Busquets has signed some massive contracts on and off the field. Real quick, if you're liking this video, make sure to subscribe. We'll be covering every footballer just like this. In 2008, Busquets signed a contract extension until 2013 with a buyout clause of 80 million euros. And in 2011, he signed a contract extension that would keep him at the club until 2015. The buyout clause was increased to 150 million euros. 2 years later, in 2013, on his 25th birthday, Busquets agreed to a new deal until 2018. And as soon as that contract ended, he would sign a new contract until June 2023 with a new buyout clause of 500 million euros. At this time, Busquets was earning 24 million euros per season. At the end of his contract, Barcelona did offer Busquets new terms to stay, but the only renewal they could put on the table was one that included a 70% pay cut. And instead, he opted to join Inter Miami. He will earn $10 million per season in salaries from Inter Miami.
Thank you for coming. I am very happy to be here in Miami.
Now we know how much he makes, but how does he spend his cash? After joining Inter Miami, Busquets purchased an $8.7 million waterfront home in Sea Ranch Lakes. The 7-bedroom, 7,100 square foot property is just 5 minutes away from the Inter Miami Stadium and training facility. He also bought an Audi RS7 Sportsback, which goes for about 153,000 euros. Let's talk about some moments that caused some waves in Busquets' career. Most notably was in 2010 in the second leg of the UEFA Champions League semifinals against Inter Milan. Sergio would take a foul from Inter Milan player Thiago Motta, but looking at the footage, it seemed he was simulating said foul. Motta would then be shown a red card, but Inter would argue as Busquets would get up like nothing happened. This would spawn the peekaboo meme as he was seen looking for the ref while rolling on the ground. Another moment would be in 2011 where Busquets was accused of making racial remarks towards Real Madrid left-back Marcelo during the first leg of their Champions League semifinal meeting. UEFA would open up disciplinary proceedings against Busquets, who would be cleared of any wrongdoing. Now, time to take a peek inside his personal life. In 2014, Busquets started a relationship with model Elena Galera. Though not married, they have 2 children together. He sports an Arabic tattoo on his left forearm, translating to "A thing for you, the life in my country." This tattoo is dedicated to his maternal grandfather, whom he was very close with. Now at this point, you must be getting excited about his net worth. As mentioned before, he just signed a lucrative deal with Inter Miami, so we're sure his net worth will rise. Having said that, his total career earnings to date are 144,470,000 euros. And he's amassed a total net worth of 42 million euros. Thanks for watching.